You keep giving your heart away, hoping someone will finally handle it with care. You compromise. You bend. You prioritize their happiness over your own. Because deep down you think, maybe if I give more, I'll finally get what I deserve. But here's the truth. Most women learn the hard way. When you abandon yourself for love, you only attract people who do the same. They don't see your boundaries because you didn't set any. They don't value your time because you overgave from the start. They don't respect your needs because you never made them clear. And slowly, without even realizing it, you disappear. Your preferences, dreams, and voice all get quieter until one day you look in the mirror and wonder, how did I lose myself again? If this feels familiar, you're not broken. You're just caught in a pattern that starts with self-neglect and ends with heartbreak. But here's where everything can change. Love yourself first, not in a Pinterest quote kind of way, but in the way you speak to yourself, the boundaries you honor, the choices you make when no one's watching. Prioritize self-care over your partner's comfort, because if loving them means abandoning you, it's not love. It's self-sacrifice. And that never leads to happiness. Love your body. Love your skin. Love your reflection. You are not here to shrink yourself for approval. Don't let anyone insult your weight, your features, or your style. If you feel beautiful in that outfit, wear it proudly. Self-acceptance is power. The people who genuinely care will never make you feel small for simply being you. When you start treating yourself like someone who matters, the people who don't start falling away. Next time, don't just hope they treat you better. Make sure you've already treated yourself like the prize before they even get a chance. Say no when something feels off. Walk away when your peace is at risk. Stop proving your worth and start protecting it. Because until you do, you'll keep attracting the ones who benefit from your silence, your softness, your overgiving. Let me ask you something. How many times have you ignored the red flags because you didn't want to seem too difficult? How often have you apologized just to keep the peace, even when you were the one hurting? How many times have you lowered your standards because deep down you thought maybe that was the best you could get? That's not love. That's fear wearing a mask. When you don't fully love yourself, you second-guess your intuition. You convince yourself to stay when everything in you wants to leave. You explain away disrespect just because you don't want to be alone. But self-love changes everything. Because when you truly love yourself, you stop negotiating your non-negotiables. You stop confusing attention with effort. You stop settling for the bare minimum and calling it love. And the wrong people? They won't even know how to exist in your life anymore. Because there's no room left for someone who benefits from your absence in your own story. Self-love doesn't just keep you safe, it keeps you aligned and grounded in your worth. Most of all, it reminds you that love should never cost you your voice, your peace, or your identity. So the next time someone enters your life, ask yourself, do I love myself enough to walk away if this isn't what I deserve? Because of that answer, that's what changes everything. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you believe you deserve. So when love comes knocking, make sure it's walking into a life you already love. You don't need permission to love yourself. You just need to stop allowing people to love you conditionally. Share this if you needed the reminder. And subscribe for more real, honest relationship guidance. Because your self-worth should never be the price of love. I'll see you in the next one.